more money, I'm a running man. Spit it bullet like a running man. Hope I won't be in a body bag. Yeah, yeah.
How you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm after my work right now. You know, I'm just chilling right now in my car, taking some time alone, and you know, reminiscing about things, thinking about things, decisions, opinions, places in life. And right now I wanted to talk about a certain thing that all my life, you know, I had it going on, you know. I've been in a certain situation many times, and it's about being abandoned, being choose over status, like over you, like people choosing status over your friendship, your relationship. And you know, I've always had it hard to deal with it, and I wanted to tell you like a few examples that I've been through. You know, like I had a thing like with this female. I had a thing going on with her, you know, and we were, you know, we had chemistry, we had everything going good, you know, going good. And suddenly one day she just told me, yeah, it's not working, I'm sorry, it's over. And not only with these, but also with many friendships that I had, I tried to convince people to stay, you know, even though I didn't necessarily did something wrong, or I did, but most of the time I didn't do anything wrong. And I always tried to convince them to stay, you know. And from what I learned is that once people make this decision, there isn't something that you can really do, you know. You just gotta accept it. You need to learn how to let it go. And for me, for certain times of my life, for most of my life, it's been very hard to let go of people, you know, because usually I'm not a very likable person. Like everybody likes me, like, oh, he won't do nothing wrong, and he will not stab you in the back and lie. And I'm just this person, but I'm also not drama seeking. I'm kind of safe, you know. I'm a safe friend, and people can take advantage of it. So when people decide that I'm no longer in value for them, no longer valuable, they choose to go, you know. If they see a better option, I become the second option. And all of this, you know, it's okay, you know. There's nothing that you can really do about it. You know, like, you always been yourself, never lie to them how you actually feel, and you gotta accept it. There's no point in trying to convince them to stay. Like, they already made their decision. So yeah, it's been most of my years on this earth, I felt like this. And even now I have certain situation here when a close one for me is like, we've been cool for years and everything, and lately I just feel like they try to distance themselves from me, you know, like try to talk as much as less with me, as much as less, as less as much. How do I say it? But you get it, you get the point. And you know, it's not always they tell you that they don't really F with you no more. It's you know, this feeling in the gut. You just got that feeling. And as much as it hurts, of course it hurts, you know. I do have an ego and I do have pride, but when things like that happen, it hurts. It hurts the feelings, it hurts something, you know, when you know you have only good intentions. So even with these situations, you know, you gotta let people give their way, find their way. If it's not with you, with or without you, if they don't feel you anymore, don't connect with you, you know, you gotta let them go. And that's it pretty much, you know. I don't know how I look in this camera, but this sunshine, no, not sunshine, how do I say it? Like sunrise and sundown, how do I say it? The fuck. But anyway, peace out. I hope I will do something interesting in this video rather than just complaining and like I'm doing right now, you know. I mean, it's not really complaining, it's like, you know, explaining things how I see them, how I deal with them most of the time. Staying always positive, that's the most important thing for me, you know, because I'm a very worried person. I'm not a pessimist, but I do worry a lot. I do put many other options in my brain that can happen and that are happening, and that's not a good tendency, you know. So yeah, right now I'm just accepting things how they are. Damn, this sun is overpowering the camera. I hope it not break the camera. Anyway, peace.